there are some terrific experiments going on by people like Nlog or Drishti, Tarahat, eChopal, trying to find a way to make technology meaningful, practical, relevant to the life of people who live in village India. Now, this is done through rural information kiosks, which is trying to basically delivering a connected computer at every village and using that as the platform to deliver relevant content, relevant information, relevant applications to these villages.
India is 700 million rural people, 600,000 villages. So anything that you do in 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000 villages has very little impact. Anything, for it to make a difference, it must scale. And for scaling, one component is not enough. You need to comprehensively provide a solution. You need technology. We designed a system here along with a company called Midas Communication, IIT Madras and Midas Communication designed it, called Codec Wireless and Local Loop System, which provides you telephone and internet connectivity in about 25 to 30 kilometers radius by using wireless. So we developed this technology which can now be put at the town where fiber terminates and the villages can be covered. But that's only one thing. A business model was the second most important thing. You got an entrepreneur to drive it, and the third was applications. Keeping it open. So what we did is that we combined all this. We actually came with a business model that you go to a village and set up an internet kiosk driven by an entrepreneur. And this is what Nlog Communications started doing, entirely focused on rural areas. And this helped a villager entrepreneur set up an internet kiosk, everything at 50,000 rupees. This person gets a bank loan, sets this kiosk and start providing services.
நான் வந்து SBI பேங்க் மூலமா 50000 ரூபாய் லோன் வாங்க ஆரம்பிச்சேன். இதுல வந்து IIT மெட்ராஸ் மூலமா எனக்கு வாங்க உதவி செஞ்சாங்க. இதுல வந்து நிறைய சர்வீஸ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். இதுல வந்து கேம்ஸ், ப்ரௌசிங், DDP எல்லாம் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். இதுல வந்து 10 rupees வந்து 200 rupees வரைக்கும் நாங்க சார்ஜ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். அப்புறமா பாத்தீங்கன்னா பேங்க் வந்து நான் வாங்குற சார்ஜஸ் வந்து பேங்க்குக்கு பைசா கட்ட எனக்கு உதவியா இருக்கு.
What has really worked very well in the villages in which we operate is a video conferencing between an agricultural expert sitting in a town and a farmer in the village. Very often instant solutions are required and the crops are saved. So the selling is an important part, pricing is an important part, but I think even to get support so that they can, their technical support so that their agriculture can flourish is a very, very important part. We helped set up a company called Neurosynaptic, which essentially have designed a medical diagnostic kit. This medical diagnostic kit is a small box that sits in the kiosk and provides a remote stethoscope, a remote temperature measurement, remote blood pressure measurement, ECG measurement, pulse count. In the village, this thing is put, and doctors remotely in the town is able to observe all these parameters. We are trying to get banks inside the villages. The key issue came, what makes it cost effective for banks to really work there? One problem was that a typical ATM, by the time you deploy it, cost 10 lakhs rupees plus. So we actually took up a challenge and sort of said we will make a low cost ATM. It took us a year, and today we have developed an ATM which costs 50,000 rupees as opposed to 8 to 10 lakhs rupees.
I strongly believe when you put a computer there, the computer should have the software or the content which will benefit the user. The people are living around in the villages. Until unless we do that, we are not going to achieve our targets. And what we believe in, Professor Ashok Jindidwala has done it. What he has done, he has made it simpler. He has made the people realize that computer is going to benefit them. The small monitor there is going to give them information. It's going to give them some kind of revenue.
Answers lie in people who have knowledge, interacting with farmers. And technology is only a means to enable this communication to take place. Because the people who have knowledge are few and are there in the towns. And they need to communicate to farmers what they have spread out in the villages. The technology is to provide this communication.